All right, so update on the Lotus. I decided to make a quick change to it, and instead of wiring the new potentiometer for the tone pot, which failed, what we're gonna do is spend a little more money upgrading the guitar, and I ordered this. What is it? No, it's not free online lessons, which I should take. It's this. It's a loaded pick guard for a Strat. Don't know yet if it's gonna fit, but we'll see what happens. It is, oh, piece of paper on here. Surprise, surprise, we'll see the great reveal. Pre-wired Stratocaster pickguard. Noiseless. All right, this is what we're doing today. We're gonna change pickguard in the Lotus. We'll see if we can't screw this up. There's the pickguard that I ordered. It has the Fender noiseless Stratocaster pickups. All right, so we're gonna say goodbye to this pickguard. These strings are gonna have to get changed. We're gonna leave the output jack and the bridge for now, but I think down the line I may end up changing those too, but we'll see, one piece at a time. So we're gonna take out the old pickguard and plug the holes, because this is an 8-screw pickguard. That one's 11. So the holes aren't necessarily all gonna line up. Some of them might, but most of them won't. So we'll end up re-drilling the holes after we plug the old ones. And get the soldering iron ready. All right, let's unbox this pickguard. All right, so remember where we were. I tried doing a little bit of extra shielding, changing the pot. That was a failure. So we're gonna take all of this out. All right, this is the output jack. I'm gonna have to take off the output jack too, because I have to get into the wiring on the output jack. So that has to come off. And we have new wires for the output jack. So we're gonna pull this off of here. I gotta get into the back and desolder the ground wire. And then we're gonna go through here, do the ground wire first, and then everything else should be plug and play. It's just the ground wire and the output jack that has to get soldered together. But before we do that, we're gonna take the pickguard off, line up the new one, and see what needs to get cut. So let me see if I can move this out of the way, if there's enough space, and it probably won't be. But let's see if we can slide this over without scratching the guitar. I'm gonna put the new one in its place. Let's see what fits and what doesn't. All right, so. All right, so that fits. That fits. Do any of the holes line up is the question. And the answer is a resounding no. Maybe one. Maybe down here it lines up. Nope, none of them do. So we're plugging all the holes, but that looks good. Looks good, doesn't it? We're just gonna clip it. So you got the jack plate and the output jack unsoldered. So I'm gonna pull that wire through, and pick guard is free. So let's take this over to this side. What I'm interested to see is how well this new pick guard fits in the same spot. Hopefully it does. Take all of this out because we're probably not going to need this extra little bit of shielding or grounding. Let's see how this fits. It's a little lighter, which is surprising, but let's see. Don't tell me I gotta route the body a little bit. I don't think so. I hope not. Oh, it's a catching on the bottom there. There's a screw that comes through the body. It doesn't quite. Push that through. Push that under that way. I hope I don't have to cut the body. So that's down, that's down. Is it not deep enough? No, it's deep enough. Alright, so we gotta mark out where the new holes go, or should we plug the old ones first? Let's plug the old ones first. Alright, so we're remove the old pick guard. I pulled out the old screws and I plugged the holes with basically toothpicks and Type-On original. I'm gonna let this dry and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna put the new pick guard on. I'm gonna mark out the holes and drill the new holes. After we drill the holes, take it back out and we'll wire the jack socket, ground wire, and I think I'm gonna move this screw because this screw is for the trem claw, but from the factory, it's drilled right into the pickup cavity. And I think it's a little bit too high and it's causing interference with the neck pickup. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna back that screw out, glue this down, clamp it, and then re-drill the screw for the trem plate. The trem claw, sorry. Hope this works. All right, time to wire this thing. So we're going input jack, 3 pickups, ground wire. Let's get to soldering. I'm just gonna tin these pieces on the ends of the wire first.
Finally. That's done. Flip this over. Let's turn that. Let's flip it over. Slide this into the cloth.
That's done. Now let's do one last connection, which is going to be grounding screw into the cavity. I'm going to have a little flathead screw for that. Let's button it up. Should test it first. Screw it. Just close it up. We'll test it afterwards. This is a little tight. 4 screws, this should be enough. I'm gonna run downstairs. We're gonna test out, make sure that it's grounded, that all the connections are there. Then we'll come right back outside, string it up. I don't have an amp in the garage, so we'll do this 2 parts. Be right back.